And a happy Monday to you, getting out of the office today to look at a little practice, getting ready for our broadcast tomorrow between the Eastmont Wildcats behind me and Moses Lake. We'll talk more about that coming up. First of all, the LSU Tigers and Hailey Van Lith advanced to the Elite Eight of the NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. Gonzaga, however, did not. The Bulldogs dropped out of the tournament by Texas Friday night in Portland, 69-47 the final. LSU advanced with a hard-fought 78-69 win over UCLA Saturday. Hailey Van Lith had 7 points, 5 assists, and 3 steals. Now, she's played in 16 NCAA tournament games in her career and is below her 15.6 points per game average. Hailey says she'd rather win than score.
I think at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make winning plays. And I think in the fourth quarter, I was able to come up with some winning plays for us. And, you know, I would rather be known as a winner than a scorer. Because at the end of the day, if all you're going to ask me to do is score, like, that's something that I can definitely do. So, yeah, I think at this point it's about making winning plays.
LSU has a rematch of last year's championship with Caitlin Clark in Iowa. That game going on right now on ESPN. Hailey Van Lith says that she's proud of the legacy that she and Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have created on the national landscape for women's basketball.
When it goes back to the younger generation, and I just remember being a kid growing up, and there was never any women's basketball games on TV. You didn't really hear about the WNBA. Like, I was looking up to men's players. Like, I wanted to be Kyrie, and I wanted to be Steph. Like, I wasn't like, I want to be Sue Bird. There just wasn't any coverage. And I think today, young girls can see themselves in other female athletes. We're there on TV. We're in their face, and they can relate to us. And so I think that that's really special. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about.
LSU and Iowa on ESPN right now. Gonzaga was bounced from the men's tournament by Zach Edey and Purdue 80-68 on Friday. Graham Ike and Bulldogs defense just no match for the 7'4", 300-pounder. Boilermakers went on to beat Tennessee to reach the Final Four. Well, the Mariners didn't play their best baseball over the weekend, yet still managed to split with Boston at T-Mobile Park. The Red Sox took the series finale yesterday by a final of 5-1. Bryce Miller got touched up for 4 runs on 6 hits in his first start, including a 3-run home run that was the difference.
The high fly ball right field, driving back Rayleigh. Rayleigh to the wall, looking up, and it is gone! 3-run homer for Valdez. And the Red Sox get a big swing at last and jump in front with the long ball here, 4-1.
Manager Scott Servais talked after the game about the struggling offense and how the Mariners need to show what they did in spring training.
Offensively, we just haven't gotten it going yet. So, again, it's 4 games into the season. We need to be more consistent there, what we're doing, and we will be. We have a good offense. We just didn't get it going here in this series. But, we got Cleveland coming in next. And, again, I'm sure we need to do a better job there as well as, handling the off-speed pitches. We have been chasing a little bit more than normal and haven't gotten the ball in play like I thought we would. So, again, not our best series. You look up, we split it for a club that I think we have a good offensive team. We just have not gotten it going yet.
Mariners welcome Cleveland tonight for the first of 3 games at T-Mobile Park. That game time at 6:40 on Root Sports Northwest. Meanwhile, over on Root Sports Northwest Plus, if you have access to it, you can see the Kraken take on San Jose. They're down on the road to take on the Sharks after falling to Dallas over the weekend 3-0. Seattle now officially eliminated from any playoff potential. Well, speaking of hockey playoffs, Wenatchee and Kelowna are tied at a game apiece after a couple of games at the Town Toyota Center over the weekend. Wenatchee won a wild affair on Friday at the Town Toyota Center by a final of 8-6 after being down by 3 goals twice in the contest. Austin Drade had the call on the Wenatchee Wild Hockey Network.
Swings it over for Cooper, right point. Cooper goes back door. Wood up top, finds Sword. Cooper one-timer, save made, rebound, they score! Backside rebound, Briley Wood hits the back of the net, and the Wenatchee Wild answer back. A couple of weeks ago to talk about the end of the U18 season for the Wenatchee Wild Hockey Academy. We've got enough to get through a few intermissions with them. Thrown on from the left point, Price sends it through, and the Rockets score. As they show the replay, Right off the draw, Price sent it through, and another goal for the Rockets. Wristed ahead, touched up by Isogai. Played on the end boards for Kikkinen, who's 9 of 10 so far in the contest. Wild jam it in and score! Welcome back. Don't blink, you'll miss something. Jammed home, Evan Friesen. It's a 4-2 game. 3-on-2 battle. Wild get a couple bodies to it. One-timer, Iginla slaps it on, and one-timer he scores. Sward moves it to the right point. Cooper through for Isogai. And across for Wood. One-timer, Sward blocked that one. Second chance, Wood, he scores! Basically, while you're stationary along the wall, just rip somebody's feet out from underneath them. He did it in motion. Thrown in, foot tipped in, they score! This is a 5-4 hockey game. This game is getting wild indeed. Connor Prasovsky. Wenatchee needs one goal on the power play to tie it, and they got it! Graham Sward down the slot. We are tied! Off of Graham, he holds it in with a minute to go in the period. Back for Rochak. Rochak walks it to the right, circled up top, he scores. Top of the left wing circle, 4-on-4, 16 seconds left in the second period. Kelowna with a 6-5 lead. Isogai weaves it through, looks to go to the back door, they score! It's Wood! Throw those hats! Wenatchee still has it. Shoveled out for Prasovsky, left point, rims it toward the net, they tip it in and score! You can't be serious! Riley Wood did it again! Half of that will be spent down a man. And the face-off belongs to the Rockets. One-timer, Greasing! Huge glove save! Daniel Hauser! Oh, baby, what a save! Got that one blocked! Isogai put himself in front of it, and Isogai Iginla caught below the goal line. Isogai is loose! Isogai, 86, makes it 8-6. A 2-goal lead with 2 seconds to go. Kenta Isogai into the empty net to end an all-time classic.
That's right. Briley Wood scored 4 goals on Friday night. Much different story on Saturday as the visitors would get on the board first and would go on for the 3-1 victory. Again, Austin Drade with the call.
But the Wild cannot clear it as Cooper loses an edge and the tire falls off. Left point Price throws one on, it gets through, they score. Caden Price tosses one to the net from the left wing. I thought it got tipped, and it was Andrew Crystal. Tapped in behind the net. It goes to Goysick. 7:30 left in the first period. Wild down 1-0. One-timer save. Juan Karen, Trey Johnson. He scores. Middlestead on the end boards. Trying to get to him in time for a stiff check was Friesen. Able to shove him away, but not much more. Wood has it behind the net. One-timer. Wood puts it on and scores. A one-timer. 2-1. Makes it 2-1. Out high for Sward. Wrist shot into heavy traffic. Blocked in front. Played to the side, and that will do it. 3-1 the score. The Kelowna Rockets even up a best-of-7 series.
The series now shifts to Kelowna for Game 3 and 4 tomorrow and Wednesday. Game 5 will happen back in Wenatchee on Friday night at 7 o'clock. You can get tickets at WenatcheeWildHockey.com. Let's get to the prep scoreboard from the weekend. First of all, in baseball, West Valley swept a baseball doubleheader from Wenatchee 10-1 and 12-1. Moses Lake took down Eisenhower 16-5 and 14-4. Liberty Bell dominated Lake Roosevelt 20-0 and 16-0. On Saturday, Sela took 2 from Ephrata 10-4 and 12-2. Chelan and Cashmere split to Twinbill with the Goats winning the opener 5-2. Bulldogs took the nightcap 9-1. Omak swept Cascade 12-5 and 14-1. Brewster and Okanagan split with the Bears winning the first game 7-4 and the Bulldogs taking the second 8-6. Clallam swept Tenasket 16-0 and 11-10. Riverside Christian took both from Waterville Mansfield, winning 16-1 and 15-5. NCW Life Channel will be out here at Dan White Field tomorrow. Hopefully it's not nearly as windy as Eastmont takes on Moses Lake. I'll have your play-by-play. We'll have the game live on Facebook at 3:50. It'll be broadcast on TV tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Turning to the Prep Fast Pitch softball scoreboard from Friday, Royal and Eastmont split the doubleheader with the Knights taking game 1 13 14-6. The Wildcats took the nightcap by a score of 12-8. West Valley swept Wenatchee 15-3 and 21-8. Moses Lake had no trouble with Eisenhower, winning 21-zip and 14-4. Quincy took 2 from Wapato, 12-7 and 13-5. Lake Roosevelt rolled over Liberty Bell 17-0 and 11-1. Brewster split with Tenasket, taking the opener 9-7, with the Tigers winning the second game 24-14. On Saturday, Cashmere took 2 from Chelan, winning 11-3 and 11-4. Bridgeport blanked Manson 7-zip. Glacier Peak shut out Eastmont 7-0, then fell to Moses Lake 7-3. Okanagan swept Cle Elum 12-1 and 17-2. Wenatchee's high hopes for a great soccer season took another hit on Friday, falling on the road to Davis 3-0. West Valley doubled up Moses Lake 4-2. Bush beat Quincy 4-2. On Saturday, Chelan blanked Lakeside 9 Mile Falls 6-0. Omak clobbered Colville 8-1, and Brewster edged Manson by a final of 2-1. Here just outside of Dan White Field in East Wenatchee, I'm Eric Grandstrom on the NCW Life Channel. Have a happy Monday.